What is going on, guys? This is Bill from WPS Reptiles in Kenosha, but today we are not in Kenosha. We are at Snake Discovery in Minnesota. I came up here for the build-off. You're gonna see some of the build-off videos, but let's walk around and actually check out the zoo. I think this is one of my favorite enclosures here because I like seeing the garter snakes living communally. Garter snakes can live communally. You can keep them together. If you have males and females, they're going to breed, but it's really cool to see the activity in the garter snake enclosure as they're all kind of hanging out, finding different spots to perch and bask. This is an awesome thing. If you're going to keep native species, make sure you check your laws and ordinances to make sure it's legal that you're keeping native species where you live.
In just a few weeks.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
He's the one. This is the one that made me fall in love.
Is it this particular one?
This individual. I held him and I'm like, oh my. That is it.
It's so cool to see like a tame, interactive one. I've seen such feisty ones.
Oh yeah.
But patience and trust and
they're incredibly athletic.
yeah.
And they can be jumpy and so, you know, and they whip like an iguana. They'll flatten out and turn sideways like a bearded dragon. They can do the cobra flare. They'll mock strike. They'll actually strike. They'll launch themselves entirely at you, whole body. You know, and so if it wants to be a scary snake, it's a very scary snake.
It can be a very scary snake.
And a venom that is, you know, well, some people like with hoggos are like, oh, they're technically venomous. There's nothing technical about this venom. Like,
no, it can still.
It's enough.
You won't feel good.
It won't kill you, but you don't want.
It's not like a garter snake or a hog nest.
You don't want any. Its composition is similar to that of a timber rattlesnake.
Oh, is it really?
They'll give you a lot less of it.
Oh wow, that's cool.
And the girls are even bigger.
Oh great! Whoa,
they're so
big. Oh my God, you're so photogenic. All for you. Oh really?
All for you.
We're nice because, you know, we both have reptile champions, so we must be related.
That's how it
tall, yeah. Big smile. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, his girlfriend just had eggs a couple weeks ago, so we have another clutch in the oven. Yeah, it's once a year, and I think our lavender pulse water cover is going to be big enough to breed next year, so we can make pets. So that'll be very exciting.
These guys are really cool though because they their tails look like their heads, and they kind of look like a worm snake. And they will, as a defense mechanism, they'll pretend that their tail is their head, and they'll wiggle it, and then they're protecting their heads. They're a really weird snake. I wish we could see them. They're really cool.
They're not a python.
They're technically in the boa family. Isn't that crazy?
Well,
Where in Africa?
I would say like West Africa.
I think it's Africa.
I think Africa's fine.
Okay.
So, Snake Discovery Zoo is an incredible thing to check out when you come to town. But not only do they have a zoo, they have a pet shop and a gift shop. Let's go check that out. What's going on, guys? It's Bill, and it's many days after I actually filmed that video, and as I was editing it, I realized that I forgot to put together like a closing comments. So we had a blast at Snake Discovery. I want to thank Ed, I want to thank Emily, I want to thank all of the crew at Snake Discovery. I had such a blast at the Enclosure build-off. I had such a blast hanging out with everybody for the meet and greet afterwards. Goth Girl Gourmet, those cookies were amazing. I think I've shouted you out like a million times on social media, but I want to do it again. Goth Girl Gourmet made that awesome s'mores cake, made the awesome cookies for everybody. The whole experience was beyond incredible. As I'm recording this right now, I had placed third in the Enclosure build-off, so thank you guys to everyone who voted. I hope everyone voted for their favorite enclosures, and I am really fortunate that you guys picked me for third. I'm beyond elated. That was a little stressful week watching the voting go out, but again, thank you guys so much for all your support. Thanks for watching these videos. I'm going to keep trying my best to post regularly with content around the WPS facility and reptile expos, educational events, and all the stuff that I do with the reptile hobby. So thanks again so much, you guys.